For a guy who commented on my channel one day, oh, there is no identity crisis in South Africa. You can't tell the history better than us or whatever. And I'm
The
like,
greatest part about
God damn, where is that dude? Because as I know, there is identity crisis in South Africa, especially in the colored community. It's too wild. All right, check this
This
out.
video is for the Cape Malay community, specifically in Cape Town. I want to share something with you that I discovered a couple of years ago about being Cape Malay. So I live in Australia now, but for the first 18 years of my life, I lived in Cape Town. And I was born in Newfields. My opa live in Hanover Park. My family lives in Mitchells Plain, Strandfontein, all over Cape Town. I grew up, as did my family, calling ourselves Cape Malay. We honored all of the Cape Malay traditions very strictly, and we were proud of it. So a couple of years ago, I was gifted an ancestry DNA test for my birthday. And I thought this is a really great idea because we don't really have records about where we came from or who our ancestors are. So I thought it's going to be the perfect opportunity to confirm basically that I'm Cape Malay. And to my surprise, ladies and gentlemen, this is what my ancestry spat out. I'll give.
This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. People from Cape Town, let me pause a bit. Come here, man. Come here and drop your comment below. If you are a colored South African, come here and drop the comment below. If you are a black South African, come and drop a comment below. There is so much confusion here. For me personally, who came from Central Africa, which is Congo, we literally learn about the demography and the population in the Southern Africa. But it's my biggest surprise, people of my age, many people of my age in South Africa, they kind of do not know what's that has to do with them. We trying to understand the history of apartheid. So many people were not able to get the education, the necessary education that they were supposed to get. And people kind of grew up like that in ignorance, which is, it's not your fault. It's not their fault. But surprisingly, even in America right now, people trying to find out what their lineages looks like, what's their great parents came from. In Cape Town, man, in South Africa in general, I don't think people know their genealogical tree from 5 generation. It's very hard. I met one guy from Greece, and I always like to talk to him. He's kind of 50 something. He's a very good man, and he was telling me he's a 4th generation, and he was able to date where his great parents came to South Africa, and how he was born in Pretoria, and now he's living in Cape Town and stuff like that. But so many people, they are unable to trace that genealogical tree. And if you're talking about that, you have a problem. They don't have a problem. It's you who has a problem. Now, she's been told her entire life that they are Cape they are Cape Malay. And now the results are showing different story. She's 12% thousand Bantu people, which is 1,000 Bantu people never existed in a DNA category. They don't exist 1,000 Bantu people. They just come after. Because if you scroll down on my channel, you're learning more about Bantu expansion, which is that video performed very well because many people had to drop the comment because they did not know. Bantu expansion happened 2000 to 6000 BC. BC means before Jesus Christ. All right. So you cannot say, blah, blah, blah. White people came here before, blah. No, it doesn't exist. because the Portuguese came in 14th centuries, and the Dutch came in like 16th centuries. I mean, things like that. So she's a 12% Bantu, and she's 11% Khoisan, aka Mbuti people. We call this Mbuti. We call them Bambote. They kind of like short and stuff. Or pygmy. We used to call them pygmy. And then Western Bantu people. So this is 20%, 31% African, Central South Philippine, 8% Germanic, 8% France, Bengal. She's like the Gulf descent of Manar there in Asia. Like she's 31% African, all right, in Asia, and then Europe. How many percent is like 13% European, 13 plus, and then she's 18% European, and the rest is Asia. And when you come to Cape Town, they keep on telling you that you are Cape, blah blah blah, and stuff like this. Please, can you start do your DNA test so you can know who you are? You can stop the misconception, right? And the reason why she's Hayes 11% Khoisan is because they were mingling like Bantu and Khoisans, Africans. It's happened like from this side to that side. If you go to Zulus, if you come to Xhosa, they are more closer to Khoi than the Zulu. Zulu are practically 100% Bantu, right? And if you come to Xhosa, you find more Xhosa people, Xhosa speaking, they speak the clicking language. And the click, which is that come from Khoi, which means the stubborn ones. They name the Xhosa the stubborn ones. I understand, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comment what I don't know.
To have a look. But if you can spot the Malaysian in there ain't no Malaysian in there. I'm not Malaysian at all. In fact, this that you see at the top here, the 21%, that is Indian and Sri Lankan. As you can see, I am just a beautiful symphony of many different cultures, many different backgrounds. I might not be Malaysian. That was a little bit disappointing because that was a story I'd had my entire
This guy said Okami, blog Malay has never actually mean Malaysian. Most Cape Malay are a mix of Southeast Asian heritage. Mine is Sri Lanka, Pakistani, and Indonesia, along with African and European too. Um, I will be correcting this comment. For me, I'll be saying Cape Malay, like they took the heritage from Cape Malay, but literally it doesn't necessarily means that everybody who's celebrating the Cape Malay in South Africa, they are originally Cape Malay. There are some people who are Cape Malaysian, but due to this colorism, then not necessarily everybody has to have the Malaysian blood. Right? Cape Malay is not about Malaysia. It's only Indonesia, India, etc. South and Southeastern Asia. Cape Malay include Malaysian, but it doesn't stop there. You actually look similar to our Malay community here in Sri Lanka. Wonder what the heritage is. I wish I could do ancestry test. Cape Malay has nothing to do with it. I mean, like most are not from Malaysian heritage. We all know that Cape Malay is a local culture, not ethnicity. I mean, please share a pic of a test. I don't think it's available in South Africa. We are the first nation, 100%. So much misconception. I'm telling you, bro. So much misconception in South Africa about race, especially in the colored community. Stop the misconception. People are calling themselves Khoisan. You're not Khoisan. You have like 2% Khoisan. You have like 3% Khoisan. You like Asian and European, mostly. You also got some heritage from Western Bantu there in Nigeria and West Africa and some Central Africa. So, I mean, you are a mixed race, all right? So you cannot just say like, I'm a Khoisan, I'm a Malaysian. No, you are not. Trying to learn more about your backgrounds and be proud of it and embrace it. That's it. All right. Guys, if you love this video, please hit the button subscribe, activate the bell notification. Please join our membership program. You will be helping us so much to create our content, to create our content. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Please let me a comment, let a comment below, share this video on your story. You might be not be interested in this video, but the people around you, they will. All right? And I will see you in the next video. Ciao.